So in this video, we are going to graph systems of linear inequalities. And remember, systems is more than one. So we're going to review what it looks like just for one linear inequality. So remember that this means dashed, B for begin, M for move, and Y is greater than. So we're going to be shading above, or you can use your test point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, moving up 3 over 1. And I'm going to go down 3 over 1, down 3 left 1. More points I have, the easier it is. Dashed. And then I am shading above, so where we'd ride the escalator. And again, test point if you want to do your test point. So that would be trying 0, 0. Is 0 greater than 4? No. False. So I would definitely shade that other side. So try that one. Check when you're ready, and then we're going to move to systems. All right, double check your answer. Solid line, and we are shading below, starting at 2, up 2 over 3. Taking a look at systems, this is just drawing 2 of these on the same graph. So let's start with the first one. And I'm going to start at 4. Let's go ahead and write solid, and we are less than, so we are below. So start at 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, moving down 2 over 1. And I do suggest that you shade before you graph that next line, but make sure that you're shading light enough that you can still graph another line on here. So don't go too dark with your shading that you can't actually read the y-axis. So shading below, so again, just kind of shading it lightly. Now we're going to take a look at, and I'm going to do a different color so you can kind of compare, and that might be good too for you to do a different color. So this is going to be a dash, and then we're going to be shading above, y is greater. Again, you can use test point if that's easier for you. So now I need to be able to see -3, so that's why shading too dark, we can't tell where -3 is. And then we go up 1 over 1. So dashed. And then we're shading above. So I am going to be looking at this line as if I were on the escalator and the blue's not there. Above would be here, above would be here, above would be here. So where my person is riding the escalator, so that's all above. So you can see, I'm going to highlight it in a different, in purple, let's do purple, that this is my overlapping that has the blue and the red. This section right here. So this is my answer right here is this section that is the overlap. So kind of make it the darkest out of all of them. So any point in that region would be considered a solution to that system. All right, let's try this one. Let's go to the y-axis. I am solid. I am below, in this case, since I'm less than, I'm below. So y-axis, and I'm going to go to 4, +4, and I am a solid line, so horizontal, going through 4, and I'm going to shade below. Again, lightly. Now I need to change this equation, and now I have y alone, and this is dashed, and we're going to shade below. So starting at 1, moving down 2 over 1. Dashed line. and we're shading below. So darkest region is right here. The overlap of the two colors. Make it so you can really see it. There we go. All right. What if there's 3? We still do the same thing that we just did, only we add a third one on there. So X, this is solid, and below. So I start at the x-axis, I go to 6, and I'm vertical, and again I am solid, hopefully getting on. There we go. And then we are less than or below. So less than or below is to the left. All the smaller numbers to the left. All right, this next one, I am solid because my line under there, and I'm less than, so below. And so I start at 1 and I move up 1 over 2. And just picturing that blue line below is all this. Okay, and then our last one. Let's see what would be a good, let's do green. Solid, so I got my line under there. I am above, greater than, and I'm going to start at 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, moving down 2 over 1. And let's make that solid. So think about, as an escalator, I would be writing on this part. So this is the above. It's a pretty steep escalator, but I'm still going to be writing on this part so I can actually get up to the top. So here's my overlap. Do it kind of in orange. But we want to look to see, where do we see red and green and blue. So that is going to be this section. Maybe I want something even brighter. So the multicolors definitely help so that you can kind of see. But see how this doesn't have any blue in it? And this definitely doesn't have anything else in there. And then this doesn't have any red in it. And this doesn't have any green in it. So it's only this little section right here that has all the colors. And that is your solution region.